guys, welcome back to another video on the Thank Brothers channel, and today I'm doing a review time episode 9 of Masamune Kuns Revenge, and holy crap guys, episode amazing, and the ending was kind of not confusing but weird, and I'll actually show you a clip of what I mean at the part when I get to it. So yeah, let's get into this. And I'm so sorry about yesterday's video. Not mean to do the stuff that I did in that, and you know, have my feelings come out during the video. I'm trying to keep this professional and yeah. So let's do this. Alright, so the episode opens up with everybody looking for them, and you know, Makabe saying, I'm not gonna do anything, and I'm gonna stay with Aki, and yeah. And so basically they find Neko on a rooftop, and they actually translated something wrong in this episode. And it was kind of funny because, as I said before in one of my previous videos, Neko means cat, so the entire episode, Aki was calling her that Neko girl, in referring to like her name and that girl. You know, that's something that they do in American TV shows too, and in a lot of different types of series and stuff and sort of thing, to refer to somebody that they just don't like. So, but instead they referred to her as Cat Girl because her name was Neko. So yeah, but I thought that was kind of cool. Thought I might mention it. But yeah, they find her on a rooftop reenacting a scene from the Red-Eyed Steroid, which is one of the mangas that she read. Basically, she's on the building throwing airplanes with notes on them, and that is when Makabe came to the rooftop, reciting the same line as the man from the manga did. And yeah, he got her off, and they took her to the hospital. And then when she wanted to talk to Aki and Makabe. But before Aki and Makabe went up to the roof, they actually both met each other at the school because they both thought, hey, Neko normally drives everywhere because of her condition. You know, it makes sense that she only drove everywhere. So the only place that she would know to go to walking anyway would be the school. So they both went there, and before they go in after seeing the airplanes, Makabe asks Aki if she remembers the nickname Pig's Foot, which is very important for the later part of the episode. So, yeah. Now, the episode does continue on, and what happens is after taking her to the hospital, she starts talking to Aki. We don't get to hear that conversation until later on in the episode, but after Aki gets out, she tells Makabe to come in to the room, and basically Makabe is there, and he starts talking about what happened to her, and how I told him a story about how this girl invited her to a party and asked if she wanted to play tennis too, and you know, realized that she couldn't because of her condition. But I mean, that's not anything that you should be like super sorry about. I mean, they made a huge big deal over those 3 girls, and it's kind of stupid. I mean, yeah, sure, she has a condition and she can't play, but that doesn't mean that you have to be all bad because you didn't realize it. It's just an honest mistake, and Neko is obviously a pretty sensible girl here. Sometimes. Most cases, where am I going with this? She's not. But continue on with the episode. After she tells the story, she tells Makabe that he was selected out of a lottery, just randomly picked out of a big stack of pictures from suitors, and yeah. And this is actually something that's gonna happen. So after Makabe leaves, after hearing that she thought that they were both exactly the same, after like assuming she read a bio, Makabe's in this like funk, and he leaves, and Aki's running up to him in genuine worry. She is worried about him, and he leaves without saying anything to anyone, and he starts running home saying, I'll do whatever I can to get my revenge complete. So it then goes to Neko after, with Shido saying, all your friends have left home from the hospital. And Neko starts remembering the scene from when she was young. And she was hanging out with Makabe when he was young too. And they had taken pictures together, and she pulled one of the pictures out of them when they were young together. And it's not that she picked him out of a random lottery, it's the fact that she knew him when they were young. She thought he was a great guy, and she developed these feelings for him when they were young. And yeah, there's just the whole thing that happened at the time. So yeah, next on to the final bit of the episode, which was like, holy crap. And I'm gonna like show up the clip in a second. So Aki is waiting outside in her little porch place, looking at her fountain and, talking to herself, saying, do I... And she remembers the conversation she had with Neko, so there's no one to see it. And Neko says, Aki, I was dumped, okay? He totally did not accept and declined. No part of him showed that he wanted to be with me, and that his feelings are sincere, and that he wants to be with you. So what reason do you have for not returning Makabe's feelings? And, Aki's just thinking about that and saying, do I love him? Should I love him? Do I have feelings for Makabe? And she starts telling herself no, with her simulator phone activating. Okay, there's this thing on my screen. Sorry, it happens sometimes because of it's a phone. But yeah, so starting to cry and stuff. So she starts talking about Makabe when he was young, and she refers to the kid as Masamune, and his name is Makabe Masamune. Masamune Makabe. Full name. Did not change at all. He kept the last name anyway. But he did change his name though, so I can understand the confusion. I remember he did say he changed his name, but kept the same last name apparently. So Aki starts talking about what true love was and about Masame, and it was this chubby kid who she thought was just so adorable, and it was Makabe when he was young. That's when we go to a scene with Makabe, and he says he's running away from home so he can retrain in the ways of the hot guy to complete his revenge. I don't really understand what he's doing, and I'm not sure what's gonna go down with this next scene, but that is one. Here's the clip from the opening anyway, of this kid who's a little chubby, and he says, and when Naki says, "Who are you?" He comes out of the shadows and says, "Why don't you take a guess?" And she says, "Are you Masamune?" And the episode ends. So this brings up a lot of questions for me. So Makabe said he was gonna retrain himself in the ways of the hot guy. So what happened? Okay, is Makabe leaving to go work out even more to lose all this slight bit of fat he has? Is this Makabe? Did he do something to his body really quickly and magically come out like that? Or is another boy pretending to be Makabe when he was young and, trying to get Aki to go out with him? I don't know. Something happened, and if it's a plot hole, if it's a plot hole and it's Makabe, okay, or if it's somebody else trying to get Aki by pretending they're Makabe. And, yeah, that might explain why there's this little scene again, where with Makabe, looking at this guy, who is all, like, a little chubby, and this guy looking back at him. So, when I first saw it in the opening, I thought it was just, like, Makabe not being able to, like, let go of his past, but it might actually be a romantic rivalry, because Makabe, of course, is pretending to have feelings for Aki, and might actually develop feelings for Aki. And this last couple of scenes from the opening, which is something I really want to talk about right now, so I'll slow them down a little bit and put them right there, is very, very important, and for this very reason. The last scene is a theater scene, and it has the chubby kid we saw in this episode at the end, and Makabe, okay? They're staring each other down, right when the song is about to end, and what happens is they're freaking, looking all angry, and Makabe comes onto the stage while Aki is there sleeping in her role, and they are about to kiss. So what I'm assuming is these last couple of episodes are gonna be like a drama, a theater. They're going to be doing a play, and this is when Aki is going to realize that this guy might not even be the real Pig's Foot, and that it was Makabe this entire time, and that he has these feelings for her, and Makabe might actually develop genuine feelings for Aki. And I don't know. Point is, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a whole building up a theater thing for a school festival, or something like that. But yeah, so tell me if you think the theory is good. If you don't, then okay, leave that also down in the comment section along with your theories for how the series is gonna end. So far, this episode just like, oh my gosh, so freaking amazing, and it was just so cool. I love seeing this. I think Neko might actually be out of the series, and the opening is surprisingly very true to the series, showing parts from every single scene without even telling us. So this is like also one of the main reasons why I believe that the next couple of episodes are going to be a theater thing for like a drama stuff. But because so much of the opening has just been parts of the series too. I mean, with the VR arc, the lady, who is the freaking maid, and just a bunch of stuff in the series along with the Neko scenes, with like Neko on her bed trying to seduce Makabe, and Aki at the beach. They were just scenes straight from the series, which was really cool. But yeah, so tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you did happen to enjoy the share with family and friends, subscribe to get updates on the review onto the channel. If you would like to help me make some money so that I can get a better camera instead of this stupid phone, fix up my laptop, and get an editing program on that laptop that you guys help me fix so that I can make better videos for you guys, then just click on any number of advertisements if they do happen to show up. It doesn't matter how many you click, as long as it's not one. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. But thanks for watching. Goodbye, everyone.